So sometimes when people have gone to their reward, we say, oh, they've passed into eternity. In one sense, that's true because God is eternal and they've passed into life with God. So in that sense, it's true. But in another sense, probably not too strictly true because, right, eternity, as Boethius gave the definition, I think it's a good definition of any, is the simultaneously whole and perfect possession of interminable life, right? Interminable, it's not just one thing after another, right? And we don't have that, right? Because we don't have perfect possession of life. We started at one point, and that's never going to change. God is eternal. He has all moments perfectly at the same time, but we don't have all moments, even though we will have a really big upgrade because to our existence, we'll be closer to God just because, look, just for the final judgment, we need to be able to understand everybody's actions because they'll somehow show us everybody's lives, so we need an upgrade in existence just to possess that. But I really was struck by the language of our life in God after we pass away that St. Augustine uses in his letter to Proba. There he says, quoting the psalm, he starts out, "I've asked one thing from the Lord. This is what I will seek, to dwell in the Lord's house all the days of my life, to see the graciousness of the Lord and to visit his temple." So that's the psalm. There, the days do not come and go in succession, and the beginning of one day does not mean the end of another. All days are one, simultaneously and without end, and the life lived in these days has itself no end. I think that's just super duper amazingly beautiful, right? The beginning of one day does not mean the end of another. That, I think, is a big part of the promise of God and of eternal life, is that right now, even what we have experienced, we lose it a lot because we don't have that fullness, so we're very always tending towards non-existence. But we value these times like when we were a child, when we were a teenager and stuff, but we can't have it all at the same time. But in eternity, when we've got our life more fully, we totally possess the days that we've lived, right? So the beginning of one day doesn't mean the end of another. We still possess that other time with God. And I think that's really beautiful.